Alexandra Earth here, reading the Glendale and the Cherry Creek Chronicle out loud for November 2021, so you don't have to. Tonight we'll be finishing up the rest of the newspaper and seeing how long it actually takes to read the whole newspaper through out loud. And I apologize if I missed any ads. I think I'll set up next month so I can set up the different sections a little more with a little more organization. It's always an experiment. There's always something to learn. That's the best part of trying anything new. Okay, so here we are. Colorado Gold Mart. Looking for some cash? We're loaning and buying on all gold jewelry, diamonds, Rolexes, vintage watches, and coin collections. 30 years of fair evaluation and pricing. Glendale's only. 1124 South Colorado Boulevard, 303-692-0555. ColoradoGoldMart.com. cogoldmart@gmail.com. Join our professional creative community, the workshops. I've driven by here quite a bit, and I want to see what these are about. Located at 4340 East Kentucky Avenue, across from Home Depot, near the post office. Art studios, offices, retail, garage, lounge, Wi-Fi, conference center, and free parking. Come visit our shops: coffee, tea, art, nails, hair salon, massage, Pilates, skincare, yoga, music lessons, and more. Call 303-758-1900. Glendale Youth Rugby. Winter Indoor Rugby, February 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th of 2022. Boys and girls grades K through 8. Take rugby in. This co-ed non-contact winter indoor program lets players spend Saturday mornings practicing basic rugby skills. All games and drills will focus on running, catching, passing, kicking, and conditioning in preparation for upcoming spring sports. Season subject to change due to current Colorado COVID-19 restrictions. And for the most up-to-date information, please visit our website. Questions? Contact Jamie Burke, jburke@glendale.co.us, 303-639-4713. GlendaleYouthRugby.com. Okay, now I'm so excited because this next piece is a passion of mine, so I'm going to go into it with full force and excitement. Okay, art talk. Kirkland Museum and Denver Botanic Gardens have major art shows coming next year. Kirkland Museum of Fine and Decorative Art celebrates the genius of American architect and designer Frank Lloyd Wright with a calendar full of exhibitions, lectures, and tours in 2022. 2 of Wright's original windows are currently on display near the east entrance. Frank Lloyd Wright is a name that many recognize as an influential American architect, but few may know he designed specific decorative art pieces to accompany his building projects, explains Associate Museum Director Renee Albison. The exhibition, titled Frank Lloyd Wright Inside the Walls, opens June 16th of next year and will be on display until January 8th, 2023. So a good amount of time. That gives you time to go. Plan ahead. Plenty of time. The exhibit will feature sections from Kirkland Museum's permanent collection. Multiple Frank Lloyd Wright pieces are in the Kirkland Museum collection. We are excited to share these intriguing examples of Wright's work in a cohesive exhibition, accompanied by a variety of programming that includes lectures with international experts. Albiston says, the windows, termed light screens by the architect from Wright's Martin House in Buffalo, New York, built between 1903 and 1905, The light screens represent an excellent sampling of Wright's genius in glass, which is critical to the scholarly interpretation and general appreciation of the Martin House estate. Explains Executive Director Mary Roberts. Under the museum's stewardship for 23 years, they will be returned to the Martin House following the Kirkland show. Information, call 303-832-8575. After the brief interlude, we are back, but you couldn't tell. Just a different camera angle and a new accessory. Okay, spectacular sculptures. The Denver Botanic Gardens has announced the first solo exhibition in Denver by Ursula von Riedingsvard, one of the most influential sculptors working today. Titled The Contour of Feeling. The exhibit will be on display in the Friar Newman Center from April 30th through September 11th of next year. It will be a unique indoor opportunity to view a large collection of cedar sculptures and works on paper by the German-born artist. An outdoor sculpture made of resin by the artist will also be displayed. Her shadows often use variations of Polish words for the titles, which she prefers to leave untranslated to preserve the perplexing nature of the sculptures. Her sculptures and other works are in the collection of more than 30 museums, including the Metropolitan Museum of Art and the Museum of Modern Art, MoMA, in New York. Information, call 720-865-3500. Okay. Let's see. Colorado ruled by Polis and his cronies. Visit coloradocitizenpress.com. That's funny. Ireland's finest painting company, bringing color to Denver. We are the clean guys in a dirty industry. Quippy. 20% off. Labor on all interior jobs performed in December through March 2022. Complete interior and exterior painting, 303-512-8777. Ireland's finestinc.com. We're getting busy. Call today. Geico Mile High Savings right here in Denver. Morgan Stone. Morgan Stone Jewelry Design Custom Estate, 2107 South Downing Street, 303-733-1710. MorganJewelryDesign.com. Appraisals, repairs. Okay. Oh, yeah. Cedar collection coming to the Friar Newman Center at the Botanic Gardens is the first solo exhibition in Denver by one of the most influential sculptors working today. That's what we were just reading about. Or that's different. Friar Newman Center. Yeah, that's what we were reading about. Okay. Photo fiber art show. Art Gallery, located at 900 Santa Fe Drive, hosts meditations in nature, solo exhibitions by photographers Dan Baumbach and Terrell Bailey through November 14th. The gallery will be open for Denver's Art District on Santa Fe first Friday on November 5th from 6 to 9 p.m. and the third Friday Arts Nights from 6 to 9 p.m. Also participating in Denver's Art Week, the two photographers are hosting a reception on November 12th from 6 to 9 p.m. and will give the artist talk on November 14th from 1 to 3 p.m. Information call 720-486-7735. Matter of time. Time is simultaneously an intangible concept and the governing factor of all tangible phenomena. While experiencing another person's perception of time is unattainable, Matter of Time at Walker Fine Art on West 11th Avenue from November 12th to January 15th displays the work of 6 artists that share their perspective of the fluidity of time. Reception November 12th, 5 to 8 p.m. Information call 303-355-8955. All right, now we're on to the 3rd annual barbecue festival, delayed but worth the wait. Pitmasters from across the country served their award-winning barbecue to attendees. By Mark Smiley. Some of America's most award-winning barbecue pitmasters descended upon the Mile High City for the 3rd annual Denver Barbecue Festival, which was held September 17th through the 19th of 2021 in the parking lot at Empower Field. They served their barbecue to attendees over the course of the weekend. Old Hickory Pits was a major sponsor of the event, and they provided commercial pits for all the pitmasters to cook on throughout the weekend. Old Hickory Pits manufactures and markets state-of-the-art commercial, competition, and residential barbecue smoker ovens, in addition to barbecue equipment, sauces, and seasonings, and lifestyle products. A total of 12 pitmasters from 8 states served over 30,000 pounds of meat. This festival is not a competition, just an opportunity for attendees to purchase barbecue they would not normally be able to acquire in town. Local favorites, Jody and Keith Segura from Woodhill Small Batch Barbecue, and the longest lines of any of the restaurants in attendance at the 3rd annual barbecue festival. Jody and Keith Segura from Woodhill Small Batch Barbecue. Hello, Jody and Keith. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Oh, Black's Barbecue. From left to right, Barrett Black, 4th generation owner of Black's Barbecue, Kent Black, 3rd generation owner of Black's Barbecue, and Eric Lenderman, manager operations at Black's Barbecue, served their famous brisket and sausage at the 3rd annual barbecue festival at Empowered Field. And then friendly competition, the 2 Colorado barbecue restaurants that were part of the 3rd annual festival in Denver posed with Alex Knight. Sales representative was sponsor Old Hickory Pits. From left to right, Jody and Keith Segura, Woodhill Small Batch Barbecue, Alex Knight, Old Hickory Pits, and Jason Ganal, GQ Barbecue. Okay, continuing on. However, 2 local favorites were on hand, GQ Barbecue and Woodhill Small Batch Barbecue. Having hometown advantage must have helped Woodhill Small Batch Barbecue from Littleton. They were the only barbecue pitmaster that needed extra barricades set up Friday night due to long lines. We didn't anticipate having the longest line last night, Friday, September 17th, said Keith Segura, co-owner of Woodhill Small Batch Barbecue. I guess it was hometown advantage. Segura grew up in Sterling, Illinois, in a subdivision of 20 homes on a farm. As a kid, he fondly remembers pig roasts and eating sweet corn with salt and butter. That memory was always in my mind ever since I was a kid, said Segura. I said, when I grow up to be an adult, I want to do the same thing. And do the same thing he did, along with his wife, Jody, whom he met when she pulled him over for speeding when she was on state patrol. That's a fun story. Now they enjoy running the food truck and catering business together. The name Woodhill comes from Jody's family name in Illinois. And the name Small Batch comes from when they first started out and only did small batch barbecue for breweries such as Breckenridge Brewery. Now you can find Woodhill's small batch barbecue truck at Max Taps Brewery in Highlands Ranch, November 13th, and Living the Dream Brewery in Littleton on November 20th. There you can surely find brisket and ribs, which are Segura's favorite meats to smoke. And you may also find their famous Twinkie, which has jalapeno stuffed inside with bacon wrapped on the outside. For more information, visit woodhillsmallbatchbarbecue.com or on Facebook and Instagram at woodhillsmallbatchbarbecue. No stranger to great barbecue, Jason Ganal, owner of Pitmaster of GQ Barbecue, is proud to be the only championship barbecue restaurant in Colorado. It opened its first restaurant in Westminster 6 years ago. GQ also has locations inside Empowerfield, Park Meadows Mall, and a new location in Lakewood opening next month. We are out here sharing our food with everybody else, said Ganal. We are spreading the wonderful flavor of smoked meat like barbecue sauce. Ganal rejects the idea that Colorado has a hole in great barbecue in the state. He concedes that the perception is that places like Kansas City, Memphis, and St. Louis have solid reputation of good barbecue that you can find every 5 miles. I think over time, over the course of the next 8 to 10 years, hopefully more and more people will appreciate what I've long appreciated being from the Midwest. And that's the flavor you get from a delicious piece of smoked meat, said Ganal. Once the reputation builds, it will force each barbecue establishment to elevate its game, which Ganal welcomes. We eliminate the word complacency from our vocabulary, said Ganal. Success is rented every single day. You have to go out there and earn it. I feel like if we show up every single day and we cook the food the way it's intended to be cooked and we deliver it in an inviting and appreciative way, then the sky is the limit. That is the challenge with multiple locations and lunch and dinner service. For more on GQ Barbecue, visit www.gqbarbecue.com or follow them on Facebook and Instagram at GQ Barbecue. Visit their website and sign up for their small email alerts to receive a coupon for free pulled pork sandwich, another well-established barbecue restaurant. Let's see what else. 303 bonus when you open a checking account, Bank of Colorado. Eat, Explore Experience on Havana Street. Diverse restaurants, 20 plus international markets, and 20 plus retail shopping centers. There's something for everyone on Havana Street. Visit onhavanastreet.com. To view our business directory, Facebook and Instagram at On Havana Street. Open and Barbecue Princess. Leslie Rourke Scott from Yazoo City, Mississippi, was among one of the 12 pitmasters serving her barbecue over the September weekend. Okay, on to the next page. Oh, the barbecue pitmaster, the barbecue challenge keeps going. Black's was started in 1932 in Lockhart, Texas, which is known as the official barbecue capital of Texas. Black's Barbecue was originally founded as a meat market and grocery during the Depression after a poor farmer and cattle rancher named Edgar Black made a handshake deal with a friend who wanted to open a meat market. As third-generation pitmaster Kent Black explains, his grandfather Edgar had heart problems and had asked his son, who was an accountant for Exxon, to help the restaurant for 6 weeks while he recovered. 6 weeks turned into 50 years of growing the business. Edgar Sr. died in 1962, at which Edgar Jr. and his wife Norma Jean took over the business. Edgar Jr., who passed away in 2017 at the age of 91, left the restaurant to Kent, who is now running Black's Barbecue Ford location along with son Barrett. There we go. And Kent's mom, who is 90, still comes into the Lockhart restaurant from time to time. She's the boss, said Kent Black, owner and pitmaster of Black's Barbecue. When she walks into the restaurant, it is like Elvis walking in. All of the side dishes at the restaurant are based on her recipes. Black claims his father was the first to barbecue brisket in the 1950s, and now that is Black's Barbecue's signature dish. Black's Barbecue homemade sausage was also served at the barbecue festival. The sausage recipe has remained the same over 90 years, and they make it in small 100-pound batches. Is that small? I guess so, for barbecue, but I don't know, I'm unfamiliar. For more information or to order meats to be shipped to your home, visit www.blacksbarbecue.com. Having generations of pitmaster working side by side, eventually taking over the business, is common in this tight-knit world. That is true for Leslie Rourke Scott, known as the Barbecue Princess, who learned from her dad at a young age. Her dad was an award-winning pitmaster, and as a teenager, Rourke Scott learned how to cook ribs and would present them to judges. Her dad let her fly on her own and face the judges' questions by herself. That built her confidence and allowed her to become the first female to win a grand championship on the Memphis circuit back in 1992. She remembers driving 4 hours from college to help her dad at a competition. Barbecue is what tied us and kept us tied together, said Rourke Scott, owner of the pitmaster of Ubon's restaurant in Yazoo City, Mississippi. Ubon's opened in 2004 and in 2011. Ubon's began participating in festivals. About 10 years ago, we slid into the festival scene because what we figured out is where our joy comes from is watching people get excited about food they haven't tried before and offering them an experience that's hands-on, said Rourke Scott. I also have the chance to leave Mississippi and shine in a different light on my home state. I really feel like festivals like this make people more aware of good barbecue. If you've never had a really good barbecue brisket and you get there and you want to eat brisket from Black's, you say, I'm not putting up with crap anywhere. I'm not putting up with crap anymore. Okay. For more information on Ubon's restaurant, visit ubonsbarbecue.com and follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Ubon's. Blue Hog Barbecue made a big splash at this year's festival with music playing and a whole hog on the pit, of which they handed out samples to attendees in line. Blue Hog was the 2021 world champion in pork shoulder, and they served this dish along with a pineapple slaw. Their customers from back home came, Washington, Missouri, to help prepare and serve the food. When we go to the regional events, we like to get our customers involved so they can enjoy it, said Joey Machado, marketing director for Blue's Hog Barbecue. Denver is a really nice event. They get about 30,000 people over the whole weekend. I was leery because the year that it is, that maybe we wouldn't get as many people as we thought we were going to. We honestly have had a ton. Blue's Hog makes sauce, seasoning, and charcoal available and are all available for purchase on their website and select stores in the Denver metro area. When asked about the secret to good barbecue, Machado had a quick answer. "The secret to barbecue is passion," said Machado. "The willingness to make mistakes is what makes you really good at barbecue. You can go online, you can watch YouTube videos, you can read books, and you can do everything else. But if you're not making mistakes in your backyard and understanding what you have to do, that's it, and that's the best way to learn barbecue. At the end of the day, I barbecue to put smiles on people's faces." Nice. There were plenty of smiling faces at this festival. Mark your calendar for Father's Day weekend in 2022 as the 4th annual Denver Barbecue Festival will roll into town again. Visit www.denverbarbecuefest.com for all information and updates. All right. A seasonal job with an eternal purpose. Samaritan's Purse now hiring. Help bring the good news of God's love to millions of boys and girls around the world. First and second shifts are available from mid-November to mid-December at our Operation Christmas Child Regional Shoebox Processing Centers. Apply at SamaritansPurse.org/OCC seasonal jobs. Okay, you know what? We're gonna call it a day for November 4th, 2021, and we'll wrap it up tomorrow on November 5th, finishing the month of Glendale Cherry Creek Chronicle. All right, hope you've enjoyed tuning in. I'm Alexandra Earth, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, day, morning, whatever time of day it is. Take care.